The coronavirus has been sweeping the nation like a bad storm. This highly contagious virus has been infecting millions of people with this respiratory disease. Hospitals are being overwhelmed and economies are being crushed as businesses are forced to close shop while the country goes into a quiet quarantine to stop the spread. It's proven to be quite challenging to contain this infectious disease as we wait for a cure, which could very well take years. With such a dangerous virus that has everybody scared and locked up inside their homes, it is actually extremely vulnerable to something that you may have in your home right now. A material that we've used since the start of civilization, which has been proven to disintegrate the coronavirus on just touching it. Copper. In ancient China, copper is seen as the symbol for health. In ancient Egypt, copper is the symbol for eternal life, and for the ancient Phoenician Empire, copper was synonymous with Aphrodite, the goddess of love and beauty. Since the start of ancient civilizations, for more than 5,000 years, copper has been recognized across the globe as a material vital to our health. It's no wonder that in India, people have been drinking out of copper cups for millennia. In fact, even today, copper is used in the pipes that bring you fresh drinking water. But what makes copper so dangerous towards the coronavirus? To understand that, we'll need to go back to the 1980s when a medical researcher by the name of Phyllis J. Kuhn began noticing the disappearance of copper in hospitals. During a training exercise on hygiene, students swabbed various surfaces around the hospital, like toilet bowls and doorknobs. After collecting all the samples and viewing them under a microscope, Phyllis noticed that sleek and shiny stainless steel doorknobs looked very clean on hospital doors. But under a microscope, this stainless steel was covered in hordes of bacteria, some of which could be very dangerous. On the other hand, samples taken from dirty-looking brass doorknobs, which were made from 67% copper, was pristine clean of bacteria. Phyllis concluded that if hospitals were being renovated, they should keep the brass doorknobs as it kills bacteria and viruses. Otherwise, they'll need to disinfect the stainless steel doorknobs daily. Decades later, with funding from the Copper Development Association, Phyllis's research was pushed even further by putting copper to the test with some of the most feared pathogens in the world. Pathogens like the coronavirus, which is plaguing the planet right now. In 2015, a type of coronavirus called coronavirus 229E was put to the test. At the instant the virus touched the copper plate, it began to disintegrate as copper ions penetrated the virus like bullets. It doesn't just kill the virus, it completely obliterates it, cutting right through its DNA. Many hospitals have replaced copper with stainless steel in much of their architecture, because copper is often more expensive than steel. But given that hospital-borne infections are costing the healthcare system as much as $45 billion a year, and with much more contagious diseases like the coronavirus looming around the corner, maybe it's time we went back to building with copper again. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below and subscribe for more.